Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sheldon. The head is big for a reason. Now, this is Convo with the Head, and on this episode, we dey come do something where be peculiar to this particular channel, but then we have to do it because that is why we are KSS, and we will bring you conversations where it go bust your mind. Now, on this episode, I am going to talk to or speak to a man that has made it possible for me to smile wide. Welcome to the service. Yes. He's been responsible for, the realignment and rearrangement of my teeth because then time they be terrible. But right now, I go fit me no kasa, I go make say something is happening in the mouth. He's been in the business for some time now. He's doing an amazing job. He's more of like a celebrity dentist, because the clientele he gets, bro, be small. You see the pictures and things. But he's a very, very, very good, dentist. And today we are going to have a conversation about the teeth. The teeth, it is important. I know say there are a lot of people in the system where there was a time I had a conversation with someone say, when was the last time he visited a dentist? He say, what is one tear say? They understand. Into one of no mentors, no him. But that is not how it's supposed to be like. So on this episode, I have Dr. Awua. I'm sure a lot of you we got or someone say YouTuber. Yes. Or no person just kind of we are seeing or a YouTuber or a dentist or a instrument. Anyway, welcome, Dr. Awua.
Sorry, thank you so much for having me. Everything crisp.
Yes, so yes. First of all, Dr. Awua, who is Dr. Awua? For those who were then day under the rock, who is Dr. Awua?
Okay, so currently I'm a general dentist working in private practice. I've been practicing since 2016.
2016?
Yes, and I happen to also be a content creator.
And what you go to tell me the number of teeth that you have seen?
I've seen quite a number.
But which one way you see where you say, nah, bro, you want me to be like, you see, have you ever been in a situation like that?
Yeah, when I was working as a house officer at Kwadwo Teaching Hospital, we had cases where someone would have a tooth infection and it could spread all the way through the neck to the chest.
Neck through the chest?
Yes. A very bad condition we call Ladwig's angina. It's actually
you call what?
Ladwig's angina.
Ladwig's angina.
Yes, you have to be admitted because it can compromise your airway and you may even die as a result of that.
So that one, it be beyond you for refer them to like...
I don't say beyond me, but under supervision when I was working there, we were able to manage the case as a team.
Okay. General perception, conversation around Ghanaians and how then they take them dental health seriously or unseriously. What is your take? Because there is a perception out there that until it gets critical, once the person go feel chew, go feel, up and down, he's okay or she's okay. What is your general perception? You have been in a space since 2016 and prior to that, you'd been understudying people, you'd been studying. That is what you did in school. What is your general perception about Ghanaian, like how do they take them dental health?
Great question. So I believe that an average Ghanaian will only visit a dentist when he or she is in pain. If they are not in pain, forget it. They won't even step a foot there. They have priorities in terms of maybe food, rent, and all that. But adding dental care to their priorities is not something that they do often. But over the years, I try to create content online, try to change the narrative for people to get to know that it's actually quite important to visit your dentist, to have, if it's a routine cleaning, a routine checkup, fillings, teeth alignment done. These are all services that a dentist can offer to you.
But is it expensive though? Because most of the times people argue about the cost involved in taking care of your teeth, you understand? So, is it expensive to take care of your teeth?
I believe that so far as one can buy an iPhone, you should be able to afford to get a dental.
Why do you want to Why you want to iPhone?
It's all priorities, but you see, most people wait till the condition has gotten to the terminal stage before they bring it to the clinic. At that point, you can't really do much. But if it's in its initial stage, you should be able to maybe do a filling to, let's say, salvage the situation. But when it gets to the critical stages, that's when it becomes expensive.
What is a healthy teeth to you?
I believe a healthy teeth is a tooth that is not mobile. The gums are healthy around the tooth. There's no pain associated with the tooth. I'll say that will be a healthy tooth.
Okay, so recently there's been this craze of people going out there to whiten their teeth. Now, there is an argument that a healthy teeth is supposed to have that kind of colorization, a bit of color. I am not, this is not my field. So if I'm wrong, you just correct me. But there is a craze of people going out there to whiten their teeth because, I don't know, for whatever reason is known to them. Recently, I saw online someone wrote like a piece on Twitter detailing the pros and cons involved in undergoing that process. And Ubenya white teeth, but they come with consequences and things. Walk me through that one too. I want to understand. First of all, is it a cool thing? Is it like acceptable to undergo such a process? And I mean, walk me through the pros and cons from your perspective.
Right. So the natural color of healthy teeth is grayish yellow. I mean, whitish yellow, or let's say grayish white. It's not supposed to be as white as snow or as white as piano keys, as some people.
But that is how the toothpaste commercials. That is how they paint the picture for us to see.
Right. These things, they're more or less like marketing techniques that they use to pull people
are all
in.
part of the scheme. Okay.
So the teeth are not supposed to be really white as people perceive it to be.
Okay.
This is as a result of the fact that the outer layer is perceived to be translucent. You see those frosted glasses where light can pass through, but you cannot see beyond it. That's how the outer layer, the enamel is. The layer beneath it is called dentine. That one is naturally yellow in color. Everybody has yellowish dentine. So depending on how thick or how the outer layer is, that's how you'll be able to perceive what is beneath it. So if your outer layer doesn't permit light to get to the second layer, you don't really see the tooth as being too white or too yellow. It depends on the thickness or the ability for the light to pass to the outer layer, that's the enamel. So there are certain cosmetic procedures that people do to actually get their teeth to look much more lighter than normal. One of the procedures is what we call teeth whitening, and preferably called teeth bleaching. So what we do is that we use a chemical called carbamide peroxide or hydrogen peroxide to try, in high concentrations, to try and lighten the color of the teeth. That's one of the major ways of getting whiter teeth. But that doesn't make your teeth as white as you'd want it.
Okay.
So after that, in case you don't really like that conservative way of getting whiter teeth, we then go on to think of doing something called veneers. That's what most of the celebrities in Hollywood actually...
That is what they are doing. You see their mouth being bulky.
Yes. Veneers actually do get you the color that you want. So with the teeth whitening, the pros and cons, I would say, probably boost the confidence of the individual, because if you're not comfortable with the color of your teeth and you get it looking a bit lighter, you're much more comfortable. And I would say the cons, not really cons per se, but they're like side effects that can be managed when you do teeth whitening.
Okay.
So it's slight sensitivity during the procedure or after the procedure. And also the fact that it's not permanent.
Okay.
Teeth whitening is not permanent.
So you can invest in teeth whitening, but if you don't even, it's not permanent.
Yes, it's not permanent.
At some point, the whiteness will
die
transition
down
to the yellow, the normal.
Yes.
Into your favorite color. I dey feel your teeth because my color probably yellow. That's what Upanka says. So we will get to the yellow part.
Right.
So you have to go back again.
Yeah. So you'll be doing a top up, and sometimes your dentist can give you a chemical or a paste to be using to try and maintain the color a bit. And you also need to stay off things that can stain your teeth, like wine, cola, soda, just for the first 24 to 48 hours. So the effect can last a bit longer.
Just do like this.
Yes.
Anyway, so let's get back to my side of things. So I was approached by Dr. Awua. I was presented the case of Invisalign, you understand? And that is what I have on right now. If I don't tell you, you wouldn't know, because that is how subtle it is sitting in your mouth. But yes, I was presented the case. So you have the metal one, you have the Invisalign. So I opted for the Invisalign. And so far, so good. I have been through the process. I've gone through the process, the procedures and everything. Bro, you know what I'm talking about. Those days, you understand. But right now, when I'm done with this procedure, they say I'm to all my friends because I've suffered. But yeah, so Invisalign,
right? That
is something that you are championing, and I've seen that you are so much interested in this particular procedure because I don't know your reasons, but walk me through the Invisalign thing, like the technology, how it works.
Right. So Invisalign, or generally put clear aligners,
Yeah.
there are these plastic trays that are custom made for your teeth. And the whole treatment plan is programmed on the computer. And you have these plastic trays fabricated, and each plastic tray is supposed to move the teeth by a certain dimension in order to get your teeth aligned properly.
This might just look like a little piece of plastic, but inside every Invisalign clear aligner, there's a whole lot of technology. Your journey could start with a simple scan, giving you a glimpse of what your future smile could look like. Like what you see? First, your provider uses cutting-edge software and technology to check you're suitable for Invisalign treatment. Every shift in your teeth is planned out from beginning to end, using 3D technology to calculate just the right amount of force needed, creating a digital roadmap to get you the results you want. Next, we take that roadmap and bring it to life, using 3D printing to create your custom aligners. Our aligners stand out from the crowd. Only Invisalign clear aligners are made with specialist SmartTrack material, developed by biomechanical engineers, which is trimmed to fit your gums perfectly. That means greater comfort for you. Our flexible aligners hug your teeth closer for a better fit, accurate movements, and of course, a beautiful smile. Invisalign has shaped 5 million smiles worldwide, more than any other clear aligner brand. Each of those smiles has made our system smarter, helping to reduce treatment times dramatically. We've put 20 years of research into every Invisalign clear aligner. That's a whole lot of technology for a little piece of plastic.
And with Invisalign, I would say that it has some advantages as compared to the metallic braces. As you know it, with metallic braces, there are certain things that you need to be careful of when you're eating.
It really don't pay.
Things that are
No
hard.
pizza man for chicken. Don't burn me you else.
They are quite hard and also sticky foods to be want to avoid. For instance, take yam. If the yam is soft, like it's boiled, you can actually eat with the braces. But if it's fried, you have to stay off it. So because of some of these reasons, the group called Align Tech, they patented this Invisalign. They started to create it to try and aid people to have a healthier, enjoyable lifestyle. Another advantage I would say clear aligners has over braces, the fact that you can brush your teeth, you can maintain a good oral hygiene.
Oh God!
With braces, sometimes the food can get stuck in between the metal, the brackets, and all that. It's quite difficult, and sometimes you are not too careful, your gums can get a bit swollen, and you bleed often if you don't maintain a good oral hygiene. But with this line, you just have to take it off, brush your teeth, and then you put it back on.
And you can clean it too, because
You can clean it.
There is like a solution that you can put the plastic, something in, and Charlie, you go clean them, then you just go wear them. Sometimes if I use my brush, they clean them, then I go wear them. If I don't tell you, you wouldn't know. good. Like, bro, I love this thing. Because but sometimes I know they follow this thing because you are supposed to wear it 10 days, 10 days. There are some days that there was a time that I removed mine and I forgot where I was missing. They were laughing at me. These are some of the things. But yes, I feel like this is, I mean, comparatively, I prefer this one to the Invisalign. But you have it here, right?
Yes.
So let's say this is the teeth. This one is wearing some off.
Yes. As you can see, it's quite discreet.
Okay.
If nobody tells you that he or she is wearing a Invisalign, you would never know that this piece of plastic is on the teeth. And the fact that once you have a Invisalign onto, it doesn't restrict you from, in quotes, kissing.
Oh, yeah. So wait. You can kiss with the Invisalign on.
Yes, you can.
Hey. Oh, okay. I tell you how to remove it too. You can kiss.
Yes.
But what if the person is not tasting your teeth? You say, what is happening? You understand?
Oh, they don't have to taste your teeth though.
You know, once again, I'm speaking for people that are wearing it and want to kiss because my wife is not here.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll be kissing hello, happy and tons. But people that want to, like, okay, kissing, they involve that French kissing and
yes.
what if you are kissing and removes?
Oh no, it's not going to remove.
Okay. So all right, so walk me through so this is this is for the correction of the arrangement, right? If you have like a disorganized denture or denture, that is the purpose of the Invisalign.
Yes, so align teeth if it's spaces, overcrowding, your upper and lower teeth don't meet when you bring your teeth together, and your teeth are rotated, anything that has to do with that, Invisalign is able to correct that.
So this is how, this is the small, this is for babies, right?
No, it's actually custom fit for this model. Yes.
So I beg, make we fix them, then make we see how you do. Okay, so you just sit on the teeth like that, then that is all. So, but then there is a gum that you're supposed to chew to help it sit on the teeth properly because you don't want it, losing your mouth and everything. So that is just that, and you are gone.
Yeah, we refer to that as chewies. So it helps the clear aligners to contact the teeth properly.
Yeah. So, but how long? So in a day, how long are you supposed to wear it in a day?
Right, great question. So with clear aligners, ideally, at least 22 hours in a day, you should have it on.
That is the whole day.
Yeah, so the remaining 2 hours within the day, it's either you're eating or you're brushing your teeth or you're drinking something that's colored. That can discolor the aligners. That's when you take it out.
So 22 hours?
At least 22 hours.
In your mouth, non-stop?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But does it have like I know you have treated people with this kind of technology. Has anyone come out to say, I react? There are people that don't react well with plastics and everything. Is there something like that, a side effect or something like that?
Very good question. Yeah. So with the clear aligners, I would say it's biocompatible. It's compatible with the oral tissues and doesn't cause any form of allergy in the mouth. And also the aligners are such that they are trimmed to a certain level that it doesn't cut your gums or it doesn't cause your gums to recede. So I think it's quite good in its job. Okay.
Now, so that is the Invisalign for you. Safadi Dental Clinic. That is the dental clinic. And so you drop the link in the description so that you can visit them. Apart from the Invisalign, they are teeth doctors. They just sit there, you come there, they examine your teeth for you. They do whatever you want to do with your teeth for you. So that's what they do. Now let's move on to this thing. These two things. Me, I prefer this. This one is stressful. But you said the last time I had an encounter, you said this is more effective than this. Now I prefer this. Right. This is flossing. Yeah. There are people who Fish has never flossed in his entire life. In his entire life, he has never flossed. What is the advantages and disadvantages of flossing and deflossing or unflossing? Walk me through it. Today we are going to have teeth conversation. We are having teeth conversation. So walk me through it.
Right.
So this is the rope. This is it. Okay.
So the dental floss is a thin filament, as you can see here, that's used to clean the surfaces in between teeth. It's quite surprising that people just brush their teeth and they don't floss. If you brush your teeth and you don't floss, it's similar to you taking a shower and not cleaning your armpits. You've not really done much, because that's where most of the plaque and the food debris hide in between the teeth. And when they hide, the germs in your saliva feed on the food, they ferment them, and they produce acids that now start to cause decay in between the teeth or on the teeth.
Okay.
So it's important that every single day when you brush your teeth, you should floss. So the floss, they actually two types. We have what we call the regular floss, which you can see here.
This is the regular floss.
Yes, this is the regular or the conventional floss.
Okay.
That's this, where you actually wrap it along your middle finger in this manner. And you go in between, use your thumb and your index finger to guide it in between the teeth.
Okay.
Let me see if I can use this. Okay, so it goes in between the teeth to the gum area.
Okay.
Then you use it to clean the two surfaces in between those teeth, and then you pull it out to remove the food debris. With this, I think the spaces are closed, so it wouldn't be able to go.
Okay, so you just, but then get this side, is it not, it'd be difficult to get into this side?
Yes, get it to the back. So that's why you use your thumb and your index finger to be pushing it and then sliding it down.
But it not go hurt your gum?
No, it wouldn't hurt it. You shouldn't push it so deep that it hits the gum, but it goes towards the gum line. You clean the two surfaces and then you lift out whatever debris is there.
Then this one, the plastic one.
Yeah, so
that one, that's my favorite.
Yes, so the second type is what we call the floss pick. But you realize that a lot of people don't use this side. They rather use the pointed side.
Yeah. I thought that, I mean, you know, then if this thing that they use first, right? There are no more say this be like, it be something you use.
Yeah.
So the last time there's something which there where I say, still say that they go, they remove them, So then I stopped they use this side, so they use the other side.
Yeah.
So that this one too, it get purpose.
It's not right. You see, some of the manufacturers actually manufacture in a way that they make the side look like a toothpick that can get in between the teeth. But ideally, using something as sharp as this can puncture your gums and cause you to bleed.
Okay.
Yeah, so ideally, you shouldn't use this.
Use a toothpick.
I don't advise my clients to use a toothpick.
You don't advise your clients to use toothpick?
Yes. So you'd use a toothpick only when you realize that maybe you don't have a floss available with you, but I still don't advise people to use a toothpick.
Floss.
So then you make it a habit to carry floss on you at all times.
Oh. Anyway.
Yeah, so the floss pick, the thread at this side, the filament at the end, that's what's supposed to go in between the two, same motion. You clean the two surfaces and then you bring it out.
Okay.
Yes. But I tell people that this is much more effective than this. But it's best you use at least one of them.
It's best. I mean, this is effective, but I mean, at least
it's better than not flossing your teeth at all. Yes, but this one does a remarkable job on cleaning the plaque. So it all depends on your manual dexterity, how good you are with your hands in and maneuvering it in between your teeth.
So this is an art you have to master.
Yes.
Taking care of your teeth is one hell of a headache, but we have to do it.
Right.
And this is the tongue, right?
Yes, the tongue.
Now there are people that have this assertion that you go if you brush your teeth and if you don't brush your tongue, your mouth still will smell.
Definitely.
Right? So this thing, who the choose said I mean to the
yes. So when you're done brushing your teeth,
okay. So this is just for demonstration purpose. That's not how it. I say woman.
So when you're done brushing your teeth, you then take your toothbrush,
and
then you brush your tongue. So you don't do it any manner like this.
Wait, you don't do it like this?
No. You
don't do it like this.
So if you do that, you keep pushing the germs in front to the back, and if you're not too careful, the paste can make you gag.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't just do it back and forth like this. Rather take the brush to the back, push the front. Take it to the back, push to the front.
So it starts from the back to the front. The back to the
front. So you don't push any of the germs in front to the back again. So once you're done with that, you take your tongue scraper and use it to scrape the coatings that you've dislodged off your tongue. So you take it to the back, scrape it to the front, take it to the back. So you realize that it keeps your tongue very clean. Apart from this plastic one, there's a metallic one that you hold with two hands. So you hold it in the left and the right hand, and you also use that same motion to scrape the tongue very well. So you clean off all the coatings, because most of these coatings contain germs, food debris and all that. And the germs produce what we call volatile sulfur compounds that really smell.
Volatile sulfur compounds.
Yes.
That really smells.
They really smell. You know how sulfur smells. It's really, really bad. So if you brush your teeth and you don't clean your tongue, you're at a higher chance of getting bad.
But what is a healthy tongue though? How does it look like?
So I would say a healthy tongue is more or less pink to pinkish white.
pink to pinkish white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but not
white.
white, not white per se. Yours is fine. It's perfect.
Mine is fine. Mine is fine. It's perfect. So you just do it like that and you are done.
Yes.
Also, I mean, mouthwash.
Right.
I mean, it's right now people are even drinking mouthwash as you know what I'm talking about. Mouthwash, is it recommended, highly recommended when it comes to, let's say, treating mouth odor because there are different kinds of mouthwashes or mouthwash in the system where people just, So what is your take on how do how do we go about that one too?
Okay, so since we actually practice evidence-based medicine or evidence-based dentistry, we realize that mouthwashes are an adjunct to make attaining a good oral care. It's not the main thing we focus on. I would say brushing and flossing takes up about 90%
of your problems
of maintaining a good oral care, and the mouthwash is like a 10%.
Okay.
So you can't replace mouthwashing. We maintain brushing and flossing with a mouthwash. So if you'd want to use a mouthwash, I usually recommend that you use it 30 minutes after brushing.
Okay.
So the reason why I recommend that is that the fluoride in your toothpaste helps to protect your teeth from decay. So you leave the fluoride to work longer on your teeth, then you can top it up with a mouthwash to help with any other functions within the mouth. And the mouthwash can also be used anytime during the day. If you don't have a brush handy, maybe you're done eating, you can use a mouthwash to rinse your mouth. So mouthwashes are an adjunct, but it's not the main thing we focus on. And I also tell my clients to avoid mouthwashes that contain alcohol, because alcohol tends to dry out the mouth. And
I don't know boys in the pool.
and a dry mouth is also a precursor to bad breath.
Dry mouth is what?
It's a precursor to bad breath.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me ask you this question because it's important. People have been asking me. Invisalign, is it expensive?
I would say that it depends on the type of problem you are correcting. Yes, but I would say it's almost the same cost as maybe doing braces, or maybe slightly higher, because of the fact that it's a new technology. It's new in Ghana. We make it quite affordable for a lot of people to do, and the fact that we also have to import or have the plastic manufactured outside the country, in the States, before it's shipped to us here in Ghana. So we don't use any raw materials here in Ghana to fabricate it. We need to import.
Doc, how often a person for visit the dentist?
Ideally, you should see your dentist every 6 months. That's twice
every
a
6
year.
months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twice a year.
Twice a year. Or if there's a problem that your dentist needs to see you more often than the 6 months, you do that.
So 6 months, BI for go.
Right.
But okay, cool. Anyway, so Doc, the Invisalign, you're at your facility where you work, you people engage people on this kind of conversation. So how do people go about, let's say someone is watching us and he wants to, pass through the process of, acquiring an Invisalign and everything. Right. Mine was some way because I had to go do and cleaning.
Yes.
First of all, what is the difference between the deep cleaning and just, the cleaning thing because I had to get my gum cut open and that shit was crazy, man. I was doing all of the day through the wire. I'll tell you my story one day. But I had to go through that process because my issue was special. Have you seen my teeth before? Right now. Anyway, so the cleaning.
Right. So cleaning, or what we call scaling and polishing, is usually done to remove plaque and tartar deposits from the teeth. Okay. It's something that we should be doing every 6 months to maintain good gum health and good teeth health. But there are instances where maybe you notice that some teeth are a bit mobile, or maybe some teeth are not really aligned well. You take an X-ray and realize that those teeth, the bone support is not too strong. That's when we go we take a further step on doing what we call scaling and root planing. So that's the difference. So the scaling and root planing, what happens is that an injection is given in your mouth, the gums are lifted a bit, and then you clean a bit of the roots of the teeth. And if there's also plaque or tartar on the bone area, you clean that as well, because the plaque and tartar, they contain germs. And these germs produce certain byproducts that cause the bone to move away from the teeth, causing the teeth to become mobile or become elongated over a period of time. So if you don't tackle this issue, it's quite near, or let's say near impossible, to try and align teeth, because we don't align teeth that are mobile, we align teeth that are strong. So we do this procedure to maintain strong teeth before you start to move the teeth.
So that is just like a procedure if your cases.
Yes.
Yeah. Because but I don't think this do they apply to everyone, right?
No, it doesn't.
Because if your case is just straight to the point, we can go ahead and wear the Invisalign.
Right.
But then, Doc, as I said, Safadi.
Yeah.
Yes. Safadi for someone who wears Safadi and everything.
Definitely.
Yes.
So Safadi.
Shout out to my Manchester United. They bleed fast.
Shout out to Dr. Zahir Safadi. So Safadi Medical Hub is located on the Spintex Road on the Cylinder Junction. We're in the same building as Rana Motors, and we operate from Monday to Saturday. So you can drop in, you can call in to schedule an appointment, and we'll be glad to sort you out.
You know one thing I like about him, man? He go, bro. I never see Dr. Awua be more interested in his clients than me, myself. I don't even care, but he cares more than I do. Every time Dr. Awua will call you, Charlie, how the thing they go? Do you feel pains? Have you worn your distance? Did you miss some days? Bro, you are doing amazing. And honestly, if you know beyond way they day my neck up, they guide me through this thing. Like this thing, I sure say I know if you do them. But then the thing is, he did go extra mile to make sure say you are actually following the procedure, the treatment. I always go for my treatment. He's the one that is taking care of everything. So if you see any changes in my mouth, he's the one responsible. He's the architect of my teeth. God is the original architect, but Dr. Awua is the earthly architect. So, but then you are doing amazing, dog. Apart from that, you do videos.
Right.
He basically go on the street to, talk to people about, this teeth, and I've seen a couple of videos. He has a YouTube channel, bro. It not be small. He did do one for the room. What is street? Okay. How do I want to do?
Oh, it's going well. I think I've had 2 seasons of that done. We call it the We Day Streets with Dr. Awua.
Yeah.
My channel, Dr. Awua TV. So what I do is I go on the street. Sometimes I carry some of these oral care products like floss, toothpaste, or brushes. So I ask people certain questions that what do you know about the dental floss? How do you tell somebody that he or she has bad breath? What do you think about this? Just to increase the oral.
Doc, man, but how do you tell someone that he or she has a bad breath?
Oh, it's quite difficult if maybe you don't have a good rapport with the person. You can't just tell any stranger that he or she has bad breath. So one example I usually give is that if you're a couple, what you usually do is that if either the man or the lady is going to see a dentist, the other one can accompany. Once they are done, you can also tell them that, something like couple goals. You are doing everything together.
That's what intention you have.
So with the dentist who will notice certain things that could have triggered the bad breath and address it for the person. So
they buy Mentos or Pepsi.
No.
Because someone advised on the person's birthday, you can buy Listerine and things for the person.
No. It's actually, I won't say insulting, but it degrades the person mentally. Even if the person gets to know that he or she has bad breath and the bad breath is treated, it will forever be ingrained in the person's head. And even though there's no bad breath, the person will be going the extra mile trying to make sure that the bad breath doesn't come again. So I usually don't like people expressing, buying these things for the person to know that, no, there's something wrong. Rather, go with the person to a dentist. Maybe you yourself are going to the dentist and the person is accompanying you. And in a way, you also offer that.
What if the person is proving stubborn?
Favorite stuff will call me.
As you said, he will come and do it, beautifully for you. But yes, Dr. Awua, thanks for passing through to come and share this knowledge with my audience. I'm going to owe everything here to him because he was the one that, presented the case of Invisalign to me, and I was like, let me go for it. And right now, I've seen significant improvement. And the procedure no be that like that. You just have to follow the processes, everything, and you're going to be fine. And it is not that expensive as people are making it look out there. There are payment plans and things there, right? So when you talk to them, and as I said, it's not even about Invisalign. They are basically, everything about the teeth. Kaka, mutriti kaka.
AV.
Hey, kaka kaka. But anyway, thanks for passing through, Doc. I
Thank
really
you for
appreciate
having
your
me.
time. And so yes, your social media handles.
Yeah, so it's Dr. Awua, DR_AWA on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and it's Dr. Awua TV without an H at the Awua
Okay.
on YouTube. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel for amazing content.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see, this is different. Artists be better than my bed. Nah. You see, take care of your teeth, bro. Take care of your teeth. It will help you. So that I'll call Yapon.